Hi Stampers, this is Amy Whalen. Thank you so much for joining me at amysinklings.com. Today I wanted to feature this cute stamp set called Barnyard Babies, and I ended up watercoloring on shimmering white paper, and I thought, ooh, this is something I want to showcase. When we watercolor on our Whisper White cardstock, the paper has a tendency to fray or to wear down, which is why we recommend our watercolor paper. But someone indicated shimmering white is a very good alternative to watercolor paper, and they're right. So I thought I would go ahead and show you how I did this. Now, when I originally set out, here's the paper, I don't know if you can see the shimmery in it. When I originally set out to use this stamp, I thought I want to do a black sheep kind of theme, and I didn't like the way it was going. So I ended up doing a card that features someone, just be yourself, even if you're a little different, and I really like that. Alright, so I started off by stamping the sheep, or the lambs rather, and then I ended up masking some of them, and I thought, ooh, I'm going to show that too. Alright, so I'm going to start over here with one of the sheep right there. Now I want to get a cluster of sheep without stamping right on top of one another. And this is how you do it. You take a sticky note and you stamp the image on your sticky note. And you want it on that sticky part so it helps it stay in place. And then you simply fussy cut these out. Okay, just kind of like that. You do a very good job, which I'm not doing, but because I already have some. And here is some right here. I always keep my masks inside my case so that I can use them in the future, so I'll just use some of these. Alright, so what I mean by masking is now I'm going to cover him up, and now I'm going to stamp another one, which is going to appear to be behind that one. See how that works? It's so cool. Alright, so we'll do one more. And there you have it. Okay, so I did use StazOn because StazOn is a permanent ink and I want to be able to watercolor. So that's why I use the StazOn. Now what I'm going to use to watercolor are Aqua Painters. You get 2 to a set. They are fabulous. One has a large paintbrush tip, the other one has a smaller one. I prefer the smaller one unless I'm doing a very large area, which actually I could have used it here, but I didn't. Alright, so we're going to, ooh, excuse me. Oh, I forgot to stamp some grass. Let's go back. Let's do some there, and here. And again, I'm going to use that mask again to stamp between his legs, or her legs, whoever this is. And again, I'm going to move it over here. See how that mask works? It's awesome. And you can use the same one over and over. Now I'm losing track of whose legs are whose. But you get the picture, okay? Let me try one more here. Okay. So we will start by doing the grass. And I use Old Olive whenever I do any type of foliage. So you press the lid down so that when you open it up you have a palette. And I need some more paint, so I'm going to do that again. And there's a paint swatch. And you simply add water that's inside the Aqua Painter, and then you just start painting. It's just like painting with a watercolor brush. Now if it gets too wet, which it was, you simply dry it off on a paper towel or a rag, and then you go back in. Isn't that neat? I love to watercolor with our Aqua Painters. Whenever I demo this at my clubs or at workshops or classes, I always end up selling some because it's such a fun tool to use to watercolor. Ooh, I love them. Alright, so now we're going to kind of just squiggle it under their feet like that. And now we're going to get to a larger area. Now, I want to point out what is so brilliant about the shimmery, is it shimmery? Yes, shimmery white cardstock that we have. There must be some sort of coating on it, unlike the Whisper White, and it allows you to move these colors around without them getting set in place. So it makes it easier to blend, if that makes sense. But really, that's all you do. Now, I might go back and add some more color to that in just a little bit. So take a rag or a paper towel and wipe your brush off, and you can start with a different color. So now I'm going to switch over to Soft Sky. Here it is. And I've already pressed it. So now I'm going to go in here, and here, let's get that. And you just start painting. I might have to press some more. But that, in a sense, is how you watercolor with our ink pads. Let me get some more ink. And our Aqua Painters. Get some more. Okay. Now, I have to admit, today was the first time that I actually watercolored with this paper, and I am a believer. I love the way you can move the color around on here before it sets. Now I need some more water. I'm going to add some more water. There we go. And that's essentially how you watercolor. Now I ended up painting the little sheep here a purple in the very same manner. And I got that. So give it a try. But you do need to use your StazOn ink and our Aqua Painters. And it's such a cute little thing. I love it. Oh, and by the way, the other stamp set that I used here for the greeting is from Flower Patch. If you don't currently have a Stampin' Up! Consultant, I would love to help you with all your stamping needs. Just give me a shout or email me at amysinklings@gmail.com. Thank you so much for coming by Amy's Inklings. I hope you come again soon. Bye-bye.